Hello everyone, welcome to Numeriq Learning. Welcome to day 23 of Do Math with me. So, we are in this mission to solve problems every day, to get into the habit of practicing maths every day. We solve questions for approximately 20 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes, and we are right now in chapter 3, which is linear equations in two variables. Pair of linear equations in two variables. So today we will be solving 3 questions, and we will also be learning in each question. As I explain, you will also be learning. So make sure, if you haven't watched this particular playlist of Do Math with me, definitely do watch it. There'll be a huge learning for all of you. And also, if you have any doubts, please do not hesitate to post it in the comments. Let's get started. The first question for the day. The pair of equations ax plus 2y equal to 9. Okay, so this is a linear equation. Another linear equation is 3x plus by equal to 18. They represent parallel lines. So what is the information that's given to you? Each of these are straight lines, right? So if you're graphically plotting a linear equation, it's always a straight line. So each of these is a straight line graph. So the pair of equations, they represent parallel lines. That means this line and the second line, these are parallel to each other, where a and b are said to be integers. If you have to find a relationship between a and b. So first of all, let's write whatever is the given equation. So ax plus 2y equal to 9. This is the first equation. The second equation is 3x plus by equal to 18. This is your second equations. Now, since the lines are parallel, are given as parallel, so you need to recollect what is the condition for parallel lines. That is, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but these two ratios are not equal to c1 by c2. This is something that you have to remember. Whenever you have got parallel lines, in that case, the ratio of a1 is nothing but the coefficient of x in the first equation. This is b1, this is c1, a2, b2, c2. Okay, now the ratio of a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but these two ratios are not equal to c1 by c2. Now let us just substitute what is a1 is a divided by 3 is equal to 2 by b, but it is not equal to 9 by 18. So take the two ratios which are equal, cross multiply. So what do you get? AB is equal to 6. So the correct option is option D. Okay, none of the other options would match. I hope you understood. That's all. This is what is asked in the question. So always remember, whenever lines are parallel, you have, this is the condition to remember, that is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, but that's not equal to c1 by c2. How many solutions will it have? It will not have any solutions because the lines are parallel. And if it has no solution, how is the system? These two systems of equation, they are inconsistent. These are the things that you have to remember. So let's move on to the second question. One equation of a pair of dependent linear equation is this. What will be the second equation? Now, what is the condition for equations that are dependent on each other? That means it's the scenario wherein the lines are coincident or the lines are overlapping. It has infinitely many solutions. So what is the condition for systems that are dependent? Whenever you have dependent system of equations or lines, in that case, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2, and that is also equal to c1 by c2. It has infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. So you have to find out which is the second equation. One equation is given to you. Which is that other set of equation which will match this condition is what you have to find out. So let us take the first given equation, which is minus 5x plus 7y. I am going to take 2 to the LHS side. So minus 2 equal to 0. Now let us take your option A. What is it? 10x plus 14y plus 4 equal to 0. Now what you see is minus A1 by A2. What is A1 by A2? Minus 5 by 10. What is B1 by B2? 7 by 14. Right? Here it is. You can just cancel it out. So is minus 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 2? Not equal. Okay, so that's the way to do. Now let us take the given equation and the B condition. So what is the given equation? Given equation is minus 5x plus 7 by minus 2 equal to 0. And what is your option B? 10x minus 14y plus 4 equal to 0. Right? So here what you see, A1 by A2 is minus 5 by 10. Okay, just cancel it. It's minus 1 by 2. What is B1 by B2? 7 by minus 14. This is also equal to minus 1 by 2. What is the third equation? I think I've made a small mistake. Here, in this particular question, it is minus, in both these cases, it is minus 10. Okay, small correction in the question. So, in the second question, it is minus 10x. Okay, so minus. So minus will get cancelled. So now what do you get? 1 by 2 is not equal to 1 by minus 2. Right? So B condition is also not correct. Now let's go to the C. So let's write the given equation as it is. Plus 7y minus 2 equal to 0. And let's write option C. What is the option C? Minus 10x plus 14y plus 4 equal to 0. Here what do you see? So minus 5 by minus 10, which is nothing but 1 by 2. Okay, is equal to 7 by 14. What is 7 by 14? Again, 1 by 2. But that is not equal to minus 2 by 4. That is minus 1 by 2. So this condition is also not applicable. Now let's go to the third one. The fourth one. So minus 5x plus 7y minus 2 equal to 0 is the given equation. What is the last equation? 10x minus 14y plus 4 equal to 0. So let's take your A1 by A2 minus 5 by 10. So what is minus 5 by 10? Minus 1 by 2. Okay, it's equal to 7 by minus 14. What will this be equal to? Again minus 1 by 2. You have a minus sign here. Again, the last one is minus 2 by 4. Again it is. So you will have minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 2. So this is the second equation which should be in this particular system as the second pair in order for the systems to be dependent on each other. So what is the correct option? It is option D. Because none of the other three pair of equations are satisfying this condition wherein A1 by A2 has to be equal to B1 by B2 and it has to be equal to C1 by C2. So this is the condition. This is what has to be satisfied in order for the system to be dependent on each other. If the system of equations are dependent, what should you remember? That means it is a scenario wherein the pair will have infinitely many solutions, and regarding the consistency, yes, the system will be consistent. Right? So this is option number D. Let's move on to the third question. Yes, using graphical method, find whether the system of equation is consistent or not. The first thing is x equal to 0. What do you mean by x equal to 0? X equal to 0 means it is nothing but your y-axis. So this is your x equal to 0. This x-axis, right? This is your x equal to 0. Right? Okay, so let me write it here. Okay, so here this particular line is your x equal to 0. What is y equal to minus 7? Let me change the color. Y equal to minus 7 is a line which will pass through minus 7 in the y-axis, right here. And it will be parallel to your x-axis. So your y equal to minus 7 will be passing through minus 7 in the y-axis, and it will be parallel to your x-axis. So this is the line. So again, you have to write it. What is this? You should write it. Y equal to minus 7. Always write what the lines are representing. Okay. Now, what is the point of intersection? The point of intersection, this point of intersection, it is nothing but 0 comma minus 7. Okay, I'm not able to write it because it's an image. So, but I'll write it here. Okay, that the lines x equal to 0 and y equal to minus 7. Always remember, x equal to 0 is nothing but your y-axis itself. Always make it a habit to write the equation along with the line. Okay, along with it should not just be a blank line. Make sure you write the equation. And y equal to minus 7 is a line parallel to your x-axis passing through y equal to minus 7. So x equal to something is parallel to y-axis, y equal to some value is parallel to your x-axis. Okay, so therefore the lines you have to write, they intersect at 0 comma minus 7. Therefore, what should you write? The system, since the lines are intersecting and they intersect at only one point, therefore the system of equations have a unique solution, or has unique solution. What do you mean by unique solution? Just one solution. Just one solution. And what is that solution? X equal to x is nothing but 0, y is equal to 7. This is the solution. And is the system consistent or not? Yes, the system is consistent. So this is the condition to remember. Whenever you are given two graphs, whenever the lines intersect, in that case, remember the ratios, that is a1 by a2 will not be equal to b1 by b2. That is point number 1. Second point is that the lines will definitely intersect. It will be an intersecting line, and the point at which the intersection happens, the coordinates of the point of intersection, that will be the solution. So the system of equation will have unique solution or just one solution, and the system will be consistent. So these are the points that you have to remember whenever you are getting a question which has got intersecting lines. Okay, so I hope you understood. Please make a note of these questions. These are very, very important questions with respect to the first topic, right? Solution of linear equations, solution to a pair of linear equations using graphical method. I hope you understood, and if you have any doubts, do share your doubts in the comments and I will definitely reply to you. Also, check out the playlist of the other two chapters, which is real numbers as well as polynomials. Follow the Do Math With Me series. It will help you practice a lot of problems. It will help you with your speed, accuracy, subject clarity and whatnot. So do leave your feedback. Please do share it with your friends and do not forget to subscribe. Happy learning. See you all tomorrow. Thank you.